Hey, you guys. We'll wait for some people to get on here. Hi. How are you guys doing? Hey. Hey, Jacob. Anyone having issues with the online order to place? I don't place online orders with CVS. I always have issues. Every time I try to place an online pickup order at CVS, I feel like they always cancel part of it, or I don't get back my extra bucks, and it's probably a me thing. I've only tried it like 2 times. But the one time I did a buy deal on sunscreen, I think, and it was like buy two, get back a $4 extra buck or something when I did it. And I picked it up and I refreshed my account and refreshed my account and refreshed my account, and I never had the $4 extra buck hit my account. So I was like, I am not doing this again. I'm good. How are you? Is it Jelenia? I'm doing good. Just was working on a short form video and wanted to pop on here because I had originally wanted to go live this past weekend, but I just kept having things come up early this week. So, but I wanted to get on here sometime during the week while the Epic Beauty sale is still going on to chat with you guys to see what you're doing or what you guys bought this week with the 10 off 25 coupon and what you've scored this week. Get to send to shipping even though it says in stock. Every time I try to place in cart, gets sent to shipping. Oh, that's weird. I always whenever I'm on the CVS app, I do place pickup orders a lot, and whenever I'm on the CVS app, I always select at the top. There's an option under the filters for like available for pickup, and I always turn that filter on because it feels like that filter makes it only show stuff that's in stock and able to pick up at the store that you have selected, and then that gives me better luck. Oh, that's awesome. I went live like at midnight, or like it was ridiculously late a week ago or so, talking about the Epic Beauty sale before it started. And so I wanted to go on here earlier. And then I'm gonna also be going live this Saturday night or evening, like early evening, to talk about the new ad. So if you guys want to talk the new ad, I'll be going live on Saturday this weekend. And you guys can catch the replay if you aren't able to watch. And I do have some insider information from CVS about next week's ad. Apparently, we're getting Epic Beauty Sale week 2, or like ad 2, part 2. So apparently, it's going to continue. I don't know if the 10 off 25 is continuing. Let's all hope and pray that it is. But I do know the Epic Beauty sale is continuing starting on August 31st through September 13th. Right before I started this stream, I was looking on the ad preview sites to see if anyone had an ad preview of the ad starting on August 31st, and I couldn't find it. So if you guys can look and find it, let me know what website it's on, and I'll go through it with you guys. But usually CVS drops it around like 1, 2, 3 a.m. on Thursday, so tonight. So we'll see if they drop it, and then we'll be going over that this weekend when I go live again. I did, Kiki, I did see that. I always walk the store and look for what clearance they have. And it feels like right now CVS doesn't have a lot of clearance. There's like different times throughout the year that I feel like they do major clearance markdowns. But right now there's not too much. But I did see a couple things in the deodorant, body spray, perfume. No one is saying anything about the Persil 34 ounce that you can get for free. That's the smaller size one, right? The $6.99 one. I did go over it in this week's CVS Deals video, but I wasn't aware that it was free. I just thought it was $3.99. Is that this one? Yeah, 34 ounce. I have my weekly YouTube video pulled up right here, and I did go over this in this week's Deals video. It's $6.99, and then we have a $3 digital coupon. Is there a rebate? Yeah, please share. Anita. Yeah. Yeah, Florence. I haven't called CVS customer service in a long time because usually they do make you jump through hoops. They make you verify your account for 5 minutes, and then usually though they do give you your extra bucks, especially if you know what you're talking about. Sometimes they don't know what they're talking about, and you kind of have to like make it very clear that you know exactly what you're talking about. But usually they do give you your extra buck if you spend long enough on the phone with them. Anita, is there like a rebate or something that I don't know about? Because I only knew about the $6.99 sale with the $3 digital coupon, which is a good deal, especially if you pair it with a 3 off 15. This week I showed my receipt at the end of the video here. And I did the Persil, the YWEKTYQ deal, and the Ajax deal. And I used my 3 off 15, the $2.50 digital for the Palmolive and the Ajax, and then the $3 digital for the Persil. And it ended up being like, I think like, was it $6 for everything? Which is decent. On the Atuvir. Hello from Oklahoma. I'm in Texas. That's not too far. And then Ibotta has a $2 rebate on the trying to figure out what you mean by that. So is it free or is it $1.99? I need to check Ibotta because if you guys bought the Persil this week for $3.99 with a $3 digital coupon, then it's been less than a week, so I can still submit to Ibotta because you can submit to Ibotta up to a week after your receipt date. Activewear only. Okay. My store doesn't carry the Persil Activewear in the small size. They only carry the original and the Intense Fresh. $1.99. That's still a really great deal though. That's a great deal.
Let's go!
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Diego, that's awesome. That is such a good deal. Did you, because the Palmolive is a buy deal, the Garnier is a buy deal, the Axe is a buy deal, the Ajax is a buy deal, the Nivea is a buy deal. And use your extra care, remember, $10 extra buck. Yeah, that's a great deal. And you use your 10 off 25. And I received 18. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, this week is probably like I should have done a short form video on a pickup order because a lot of people prefer pickup orders, and I should have done one just because that 10 off 25 makes it so low out of pocket. Yeah. Unfortunately, I haven't seen anybody's store that carries the Persil, the activewear Persil yet. My store isn't a small store. It's like a medium average size store, but they tend to not carry like all of the brand new stuff. It takes them like probably 6 months to get the new stuff. Does your store have the activewear? Do they carry that one? I haven't even seen the small size activewear because at Target we've gotten the activewear for free or for cheap, and I've only seen these big bottles. I think it's like the 84 ounce, 64 ounce. I can't read that. My gosh, 112 people. Oh no. I was like, how many people are watching right now? And it said 112, and I was like, that's crazy. That is such a good deal. I used the $2 from the Ajax to cover the $1.90. Oh, okay, I see. So that ended up making it a really good deal when you were rolling. I see what you mean. I'll try to adjust my camera here so I can plug in my phone so it doesn't die on me. No, that's amazing. Paying only $4 out of pocket on all of that stuff, that's very rare. Because that 10 off 25 is just so powerful. So, does anybody's store carry the Purcell activewear? Because if the rebate's only for the activewear, then I haven't seen any stores in my area that carry the small size Purcell activewear.
Oh, dude, my bad. I released it right too soon.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I've never gotten a vaccine at CVS to get the coupon. Got 3 10 off 20 coupons. Is that what they're giving? Are they giving 10 off 20 coupons
My bad.
now? Or because I had heard advertised they give 5 off 25 coupons if you get a vaccine. Are they giving 10 off 20s now? Yeah, I'm trying to, Luis. I'm trying to go live every single Friday or Saturday to talk about the upcoming week. But this week I wanted to go live on Saturday and just got busy. But I still wanted to pop on here during the week to talk about this week's ad, the second week of the Epic Beauty Week. That's crazy. Yeah, so I'll have to go up to the pharmacy next time I'm at CVS and ask what coupon they're giving for vaccines. Because if they're giving 10 off 20s, I definitely want to let you guys know about that because that is significantly better than 5 off 25. 5 off 25, I'm like, could take it or leave it, but a 10 off 20 is awesome. So, let me know what you guys got with your 10 off 25s this week. I've been posting short form videos, mostly going over 10 off 25 scenarios. So I did a couple of them that were really good. Like I thought the Neutrogena and NYX deal was amazing because it ended up being $2, and if you grab the lip treatment mask, it's even cheaper. And then I also showed the body wash deal because I think that's just such a rare deal for only $2. Of course, we love the toothpaste moneymakers, but I just think that they're so boring, and I'd rather use my 10 off 25 getting more rare stuff. Because we can get free toothpaste every single week, I'd rather get the moneymakers, or rather get not the moneymakers, I'd rather get the more rare deals. This month I've been going really hard. I've been trying to post every single day on my short form platforms because I really wanted to see what that felt like, how busy it kept me, and then just see how my stuff performed being more consistent. So if you guys do use Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok and you like to see deals content on there, I'm kaylakoupons, the same way that my YouTube channel is spelled, so you guys can follow me on there. Let me know that you came from YouTube. Yeah. So I was just mentioning this earlier, but I do have insider knowledge that next week they're doing Epic Beauty Sale ad part 2. So I don't know yet if they're giving us another 10 off 25 coupon. I haven't heard. if you guys have heard or you guys have seen an ad preview that's hidden on some website somewhere, let me know. But I do know they're doing Epic Beauty Sale Part 2 starting on Sunday. It'll be August 31st through September 13th. Yes, thumbs up the live if you guys can. I think it helps get it pushed to more people's home pages so they can see that I'm live. So, I was just saying earlier, I was looking to see if I could find the ad starting on the 31st anywhere, but I couldn't find it. And CVS puts it out on Thursday mornings, or like Thursday really early in the morning. I couldn't find it though. So if you guys see it on any website, let me know where you see it and we could take a peek. But CVS, I got an email from CVS, like their creator program that they have, and they were advertising that the Epic Beauty Sale is going on for 2 more weeks starting on the 31st. So get excited for that. I really, really hope they give us another 2 weeks of 10 off 25s. Can you imagine? That would be insane. I've still been getting 3 off 15s whenever I'm using my % off coupons. So at the very least, we'll be able to combine the Epic Beauty Sale second ad with our 3 off 15s, because I've been kind of lost on how to use my 3 off 15s these past 2 weeks, just because the 10 off 25, it requires so much amount of spend value that then I look at my 3 off 15 and I'm like, I'm kind of scraping together things to put into the 3 off 15 transaction. Yeah, the Neutrogena deals have been crazy. The Activate Rewards is still also going on, I think through like the first week of September. But I know that a lot of more like seasoned CVS couponers have probably already submitted the 2 per household. So I've continued to do them, and then I submitted for 2 from my household, and then I sent my sister my receipts and allowed her to submit 2 times for, like, I guess her household. So thank you, Bitman, for the floating hearts. Thank you. That's sweet. Yeah, the Neutrogena deal though this week, it wasn't so good, but I kind of talked about this in my deals video that I was kind of disappointed in some of the deals that they did pair with the 10 off 25, just because I feel like they kind of rolled them back, I feel, with the extra buck values, which is kind of to be expected. Like, spend 25, get 5, really? Like, this could have been a huge moneymaker. It still is a moneymaker, or like free, but this, if it was spend 25, get 10 with the $5 digital, the 10 off 25 plus the Activate Rewards rebate, that's crazy. If you do this deal, the Neutrogena Hydro Boost this week, and you use a 10 off 25 on this, you buy a $25 item, use 10 off 25, use the $5 digital coupon, you would end up paying $10, and then you'd get back the $5 extra buck, and you could submit to the Activate Rewards rebate for spend 20 and get back a $5 Visa card, so it'd make it free. Yeah, I'm constantly getting those patches. I thought that CVS was clearancing out the patches and discontinuing their acne line, because for 1 single week at my store, the entire Neutrogena acne line, including like the orange cleansers, the pink grapefruit cleansers, the entire acne line was marked between 20 and 75% off. And then I was like, it's gone, they're getting rid of it. And they were doing like spend 15, get 5, or spend 10, get 5 for a couple weeks. And because my stores had them on clearance, I couldn't do that deal because clearance items don't count towards spend deals or buy deals. They don't count towards extra book deals in general. And then I came back the following week and everything was off clearance and I was so confused, and that must have been a mistake. They must have marked the wrong things down on clearance and had to take it back. I've really been loving this week though, like just being able to restock on stuff that I was low on. Like I had barely any body wash left in my stockpile because I don't do Walgreens, and I feel like Walgreens is a place that we get so much body wash at. So I was really low on body wash. There just haven't been really good CVS body wash deals, so I was happy to restock that, and also to restock makeup because I really wanted to try some new lip products and there haven't been that great of deals, so I've just been passing and waiting, and I'm glad that I did because I was able to grab 2 weeks. I repeated the deal with the Neutrogena item and 2 NYX lip liners. The first week I think it ended up being $1 for all 3, and then this week it could have been free, but I did the more expensive lip oil deal with the 2 NYX lip liners and it ended up being just $2 for all 3 lip products. I posted a breakdown for that deal on my short form here. So I was really happy. I tried 4 new NYX lip liner colors this week. Some of them were misses, but 2 of them I really like the shade. I didn't try it yet. I didn't open up the lip mask or the lip oil yet because I have so many lip glosses and lip oils open right now in my drawer that I wanted to finish a couple of them before I open new ones. I was thinking about maybe sending them to my boyfriend's sisters because they always want makeup. And I have like, oh my gosh, the amount of lip oils and lip glosses I have open in my drawer. But lip liners, I'm like obsessed, and I will open all of them because I'm always looking for the perfect shade, even though I already have found like 10 perfect shades that I like. Okay, maybe I'll have to keep that then. Maybe I'll have to keep the Hydra Boost lip mask. Has anyone tried the Neutrogena lip oil? Because I've seen this on TikTok. People have been promoting it on TikTok Shop, and I'm like, no, don't pay $12 for this. Get it for free at CVS, or like $1 at CVS. I bought 4 raw sugar today, body wash. So raw sugar, is that, it's buy one, get one free. Is there a coupon? There's not a coupon. Is there a rebate? Because I remember when I first looked at this deal, I thought maybe there was a 3 off 2 coupon, but there wasn't. And then I was looking for rebates and I didn't see them, but maybe something came up. Oh. Okay. No, just the buy one get one free deal. But that's like such a good way to use your 10 off 25, like grabbing a bunch of them and using your 10 off 25. Period. I bought 4 steaks today and I'm happy. Yeah, where are all the male couponers? Where are you at? I need to go buy steaks at HEB. I'm like an obsessive, I like get hyper fixated on meals. So I'll make the same thing for 4 weeks and then I'll have like 2 different or 3 different dinner meals that I hyper fixate on that I make on repeat for like a few weeks, and then I'll get hyper fixated on different meals and then make those. And for a while I was hyper fixated on learning how to like perfect making a ribeye. And so I want to get back into that. I need to get that on my meal cycle again. Okay, I'm gonna donate the lip oil then. I'm gonna donate that lip oil. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. My boyfriend, he's not a couponer. He doesn't like being in stores, I think, like a lot of men. But I told him though, I was like, we should go and do a CVS Deals video together, like a short form video together, because a lot of couponers will post their boyfriends or their husbands couponing with them, and like, it's like they're a duo, like they're like a character in their videos. Yeah, no. Honestly, there's a dishwasher detergent deal at CVS once every 6 months. That's so funny. Shopping seems stupid to testosterone. That's funny. Yeah, same. My boyfriend takes advantage of what I get couponing. Like, he'll look through my stockpile and be like, I'm taking this. And I'm like, okay, I don't care. He's like, I'm taking this. I'm like, good, take it. My boyfriend is from Colombia, and then like, and his whole family's obviously from Colombia, and so I remember the first time they saw my stockpile, it was way bigger than it was now, and they were just in awe. And I don't even have a huge stockpile because I live in an apartment, so I just have like a large cupboard, like stacked cupboard that's like pretty wide and deep, in it. It holds a lot of stuff, but I remember they opened up the two cabinets and they were like, they could not believe it. And the reason why I said Colombia is because they will take some stuff and they'll take it back to Colombia because there's certain things that are way more expensive there, or like to get the US brands that some people want, like even like Colgate's are insanely expensive there. What store does dishwasher detergent deals? I um I get almost all of my dishwasher detergent from Target. Their spend 50 get $15 Target gift card deal. And then whenever there's a new line of dishwasher detergent, so for example, Finish, I think like 6 months to a year ago, they came out with their Finish. What was it called? It was like Quantum something. And when they came out with that new line of, when they came out with that new, the ultimate, when they came out with the ultimate dishwasher pods, there were so many good coupons for those. And they were like free or close to free with the really high value coupons that Finish was giving us, and the spend 50 get back a $15 Target gift card. Pairing those two together with Ibotta deals, it would be like a $6.99 Finish pack, and it would have like a $2 digital coupon with like a $3 Ibotta rebate, and it would be on the spend 50 get back a $15 Target gift card deal. And so we were getting those for super cheap for like probably 3 months straight. I miss Meyer. I also sometimes get dishwasher pod deals at HEB. There's I just feel like the bigger stores are the ones that have dishwasher pod deals. Target has them with their gift card promotions with Ibotta and gift card and coupons. Walmart has them just with really high value Ibotta rebates, and then I feel like grocery stores have them a decent amount. HEB in Texas, they'll give out really high value coupons on their store brand, and then also like HEB will do 10 off 50 P&G coupons. For it, it'll be like a store coupon for 10 off 50 P&G. And then they'll also have the P&G rebate on the P&G Good Everyday website, and they'll also have digital coupons that are manufacturer. Yeah, some stores don't have Target. I will go to like whatever store. If there's a dishwasher pod deal, I'll drive. Or if there's like a detergent deal, I'll drive. Those are pretty much the only two things that I will like go to a new store for. I really want to start posting more Target content. I'm not going to do long form for Target, but I really want to get back into short form for Target. It's just so difficult to do like individual little deals videos because the they're not complicated, but Target never works out perfect. Anytime I'm there, I have issues like stacking their offers. Like let's say there's a spend 20, get back $5 in Target cash. Um and then you're pairing it with like, or let's say there's like you have like a 5 off 40 household coupon that's like a Target coupon in your offers tab, and then it's also spend 50 get back a $15 Target gift card, and you're using manufacturer digital coupons. Half the time I've gone, one of the coupons doesn't apply, even though when I scan all the items it shows all of them coming off. So that frustrated me a couple times that I was in Target, and it made me like second guess myself, and I'd never second guess myself when I'm at CVS, and so it's like pushing me out of my comfort zone. And then when I'm making short form videos for Target, I don't want to mislead people and tell them that things are going to come off, and then they don't come off for me, and then I'm like advertising something that I don't even know if it's going to work. Are you talking about Jay's mom? Are you talking about paper coupons? Because yeah, Target, I found that there will literally be paper hang tag coupons, either sticky peely coupons attached to products or hang tag coupons attached to products. The manufacturer knows where they're going. They know where they're going. They know what coupons Target knows, and they will still have those hang tag coupons that they place on products in the stores beep at the register. And then Target will be like, we don't take those. If they don't scan, we're not pushing them through. If they don't scan, we're not taking it. And I'm like, then why? I literally got this on your shelf. I got this on the product in the store. It's advertised as $2 off, and it's not coming off. Yeah. Target has been making me mad. Like, they've been making me mad. Oh, yeah. Hi, Daisy. That's awesome. Yeah, I posted it's over now, which reminds me I have to mark it as expired on my link tree. But I did post this deal that's again, it's over now. You can't do it anymore. But every like maybe 3 to 4 months, there's a really good Sephora freebie offer for new members of Top Cashback. So look out for those when I post them on my short form. I just posted one, again, it's expired, for a free Rare Beauty mini blush. So within 7 days of when you made your purchase, it should show as pending in your account, and then it can take up to 14 days to show as withdrawable. So Daisy, is it showing as it's showing as pending? So that's perfect. It'll show as pending, and then usually like on day 14 or day 13, day 12 or so, it'll show as confirmed, and then you can withdraw it. But if you see the 15 as pending, you're good to go. It'll switch over to confirmed. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like if a coupon is attached to a product in your store, you honor it and you take it off. And sometimes I get lucky and cashiers will apply paper coupons, but I don't mess with any paper coupons unless they're hang tag or peely coupons on the product in store. Otherwise, I'm not going to bring a coupon from outside of Target and try to use it. It's just not worth it. I'm not going to, because you count on it working. Most likely, if you have a paper coupon at Target, whether it's a peely, a hang tag, or a printable coupon, a coupon from the inserts, it's most likely going to beep. Even at CVS now, it's most likely going to beep. And at CVS, there's no way for them to manually push it through anymore. But at Target, they can, but they don't like to. Oh, that's awesome, Daisy. I'm happy that you scored that. Yeah, Top Cashback is awesome. They're so awesome. I use Top Cashback, like not an ad. This is not an ad either, by the way. This is not an ad. I just, whenever I see a really good Top Cashback freebie offer, I always make a short form video on it, but I don't want to overwhelm you guys with them, so I only post their freebie offers when they're really good, like once every 3 to 4 months. But Top Cashback, I use them over Rakuten for cash back on most places because they have a higher percentage than Rakuten. Yeah. Roman ink, I saw that. I didn't, yeah, I saw that. They were like, oh, in response to customer feedback, most price matches that we do are from the Target website. So we're taking away price matches. That was the dumbest thing ever. I can't believe they said that. They should just say, hey, we're changing our policy for changing times. Just be honest. It's no longer working out financially for them to do price matches. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like if you're cool with your CVS store manager, they may price modify if you have a coupon. They may price modify. But the issue is I never like that most of the time because I'm usually using like a 3 off 15 or I'm using a 10 off 70 or it's like a spend deal and then I'm like, well, if they price modify it, it'll mess up the spend coupon or it'll mess up the spend extra careback deal. So then I'm always like, I have to think in my head, is it a buy deal? Is it a spend deal? Can they price modify? Can they not? What is the Ibotta drop thing? I got 20 the first round and 10 this round. I did see I got an Ibotta bonus. I had 2 consecutively right now. It was like do 13 deals and get 5 and do 10 deals and get 5. But I'm just not the biggest Ibotta bonus person ever because I don't do Walmart and I don't do grocery store Ibotta deals anymore now that I moved away to Texas and I don't have a Publix. And so because of that, I'm not doing like this huge quantity of Ibotta deals to where I can get the bonuses anymore. Has anyone seen I'm doubtful, but has anyone been able to find the CVS ad starting on the 31st? I wasn't able to. I dug for a few minutes and I couldn't find it. Yeah, it's still not posted here on CVS. I think it'll be posted around like early morning tomorrow on Thursday. Yeah, I miss Publix so much. Oh, I miss Publix so much. Publix was my favorite store to coupon at. I only lived in South Carolina for a year. Like it was 1 year exactly. And I fell in love with couponing at Publix. Like, oh my gosh. The store paper coupons, like the weekly flyer coupons and then the monthly flyer coupons and they had so many Ibotta rebates and they had such good digital coupons. I miss it. I used to be able to try so much new food through Publix couponing, like getting dairy for free, snacks for free. The only like negative towards couponing at Publix is you get so many snacks that you're like overwhelmed with the amount of free snacks that you have in your house, and I had to start giving them away to like my local like little donation area because I had way too many, and if I have snacks in the house, I'm gonna eat them. So, which is not a bad thing, but if you're trying to eat healthy and you have like a ton of snacks in the house, oh my gosh. Grocery outlet. Where is grocery outlet? Oops. Okay, we're not gonna do that. But there is a link. No purchase that you can submit once a day. I haven't bought any Coke, just using the link. But there is a link. No purchase necessary. You can submit once a day. I'll have to look into that. Bug love. Yeah, I'm in Texas, so I don't know. When you have the alternative links, put your email, submit, and can do every day. When once per session, I think 4 sessions. I'll have to look into that. That's interesting. I hadn't heard about that. The first week of this sales ad, I was doing a lot of moneymaker deals. Like I did the Crest and the Colgate, and I did like a body wash or like the Aquaphor with that. And I just like left and I was like, I'm not very happy with how this turned out. It was a little bit of a moneymaker, but I'm not very happy with my haul. So this week I feel like I did way better. I did transactions with like makeup I wanted, body wash I wanted, and I was like so much happier this week. So I'm gonna remember that going forward, that I need to get stuff that I actually want and not the biggest moneymaker, because I end up leaving with toothpaste. Like I literally left. I did a scenario with, I think it was the Aquaphor, or like I did a Nivea lotion, 2 of the Colgate, and 3 Oral-B toothbrushes. And like I was like, well, this was a $2 moneymaker, but like this sucks. Like why did I even use my 10 out of 25 on this? 10 out of 25 comes like once every 6 months, and I used down the dumbest stuff the first week. Um, Did anybody see that on DoorDash today there was a $40 off $80? I think it was good for Lowe's, Ace Hardware, and maybe a couple other like of local hardware stores in your area. If you're a Dash Pass member, which I am through one of the credit cards that I have for free, they had that offer today. And I was looking just like an hour before I jumped on this live, and they had all sorts of stuff. They had water, they have Coke, like sodas, they have dog food. So I'm thinking about maybe placing an order before I go to bed tonight, because 40 off 80 is pretty good. Even with the fees, like there's like probably $10 in fees, maybe $15 in fees and tip. That's a pretty decent deal. I think like during this whole summer, DoorDash has been doing a lot of really good promotional deals for their Dash Pass members. And if you get it for free through, your credit card, or if you get it free through Apple Pay, I think there's a couple different ways that you can get Dash Pass for free depending on what you're a member of, what credit cards you have. They've been giving really good coupons throughout the summer. They did Sephora $50 off 100 like a month ago. And then also, what I heard, actually DoorDash emailed me and they let me know that every single Saturday during football season, they're giving like an increased percentage off coupon promotion. So the first week I think it'll be like the first week of September, the first Saturday in September, you'll have a 30% off coupon on that Saturday. And then if you redeem that 30% off coupon, then the next week you'll have a 40% off coupon. And the next week, if you use it again, you'll have a 50% off coupon off your order. And it just like keeps going all the way up to, I think, 80% off. So if you order a lot and you want to take advantage of that promotion, it's a decent deal. I figured I would mention it. Oh, That's really smart. I didn't even think about that. So you could get Tide, Charmin, Gain, whatever, using the $40 off 80 at Lowe's, let's say. And as long as the DoorDash person gives you the receipt from Lowe's, then you could submit it for the P&G rebate, and you probably would get back like the one that's on 100 or the one that's on 50, like the really high value rebate. That's genius. Because I think on the DoorDash receipt, it doesn't show like the $40 off 80. That's like a DoorDash internal promotion. On the Lowe's receipt, it would show the prices that the store has. Because DoorDash, when they like swipe their DoorDash like credit card, they're paying basically full price to Lowe's, and they're just fronting the cost of your discount through the app. Yeah. Oh, it's $15 on 50. That's crazy. So you get 40 off 80 with the Dash Pass promotion at Lowe's, and then get back a $15 Visa card or $15 rebate, whatever they send you. And like Florence, like it's still a good deal. Like the first week I did it, it was still a decent deal. I mean, I grabbed, I think it was, you could grab like 5 tubes of toothpaste or 2 tubes of toothpaste and 3 toothbrushes and something else, and it would end up being like free or a couple dollar moneymaker. But I didn't feel very happy my first week with, and that's the thing, and it's been a trend that I've noticed with the 10 out of 25 CRT and CVS's Epic Beauty Sale when they do the 10 out of 25 CRT, that it is a lot of toothpaste for free. It is a lot of toothbrushes for free. It's not the best deals during the sale. Like there's not even free hair care really to get this week, which is crazy. You would think during the Epic Beauty Sale you'd for sure be able to get moneymaker hair care using this, but not really. Not really. There's like this L'Oreal Elvive deal, and that's pretty much it. There's Shea Moisture. That was a really good deal this week, but I would have expected to get tons of hair care for free. I would have expected to be able to get like tons of facial care for free. And I feel like if you wanted a free transaction, you kind of had to throw in a lot of toothpaste to get your like one nice thing for free. Oh, they do? That's good because so like my boyfriend, he sometimes will order things off Best Buy on DoorDash, and like in case he wants to return it, he's always like making sure that he has a receipt, and half the time they don't give it to him. So that's interesting that they say that. That's good that they say that. They say don't give the receipt. Yeah. Yeah, the Activate reward did make it worth it. It does make it worth it because you could pair in the Neutrogena deal, you could pair in Aveeno, the Aveeno body wash deal, which I probably should have done like the Aveeno body wash deal with maybe the Neutrogena acne deal and it probably would have been a moneymaker. But because it's so late in the game with that Activate Rewards promotion, I feel like a lot of people have already submitted for the Activate Reward and they've already done 2 per household. Yeah, I hope there's a Nexus deal too. I really like Nexus. I really like their styling products. Their shampoo and conditioner don't really do it for me, but I used it for a while. I really like their styling products though. And I like to get it to sell or to donate to send to people. Oh, to prevent fraud. Mm. Yeah. Yeah, I because like I just wanted to show you guys in my YouTube videos the deals so many times. I did do the Activate Rewards deal 4 times, and I submitted it 2 times to my address, which they approved both of them, and then I sent my receipts to my sister so she could submit them 2 times for their address. The biggest thing for activate rewards that I've found, if you're submitting it yourself to two different addresses, I do think they maybe potentially track IP addresses. So just be careful. So like what I do is I make sure like I only ever connect one email to one address, and if I have another email for another address, I make sure I keep that straight even across the months and the years of different Activate Rewards promotions. And then I will submit, let's say for one email, I'll submit those receipts on my computer on Wi-Fi. And then for the other email that I'm using for the other address, I will use my phone on off Wi-Fi. I think I'm just like paranoid, but I just think like a lot of the sites, they do track your IP address or like what device you're using, or if you're on Wi-Fi, like what Wi-Fi you're on. So just be careful with that, because they could potentially reject your receipt if they think that you're one person submitting for like a million different addresses. But yeah, I'm excited to see what CVS does next week for their second week of their beauty sale. If they don't do 10 off 25, I'm really hoping that the deals are just a little bit better. The extra promotions, like let's get more body wash, let's get more hair care, some nicer hair care. I have been thinking about making, my mom doesn't have a CVS account yet, so I was thinking about asking her to make one and letting me use her account for couponing so that I can get like the new account perks. But I kind of go both ways with it because I don't want to coupon heavily on that account and then have the good CRTs for a month and then have them pulled away again. It's just not worth the effort. But I've been asking, I think I've asked you guys in one video, how long with a new account did you get good CRTs? And people were saying like a few weeks. So I decided that I wasn't going to do it. But I'm curious if anyone has had a new account that had good CRTs for an extended period of time. But I also don't want to do that because then you guys won't likely have those same CRTs. I was seeing people have like 3 $2 off Pantene CRTs, or like just these crazy like $2 off 8 toothpaste. And I'm jealous, but at the same time, they're very, very like limited. Most people are not going to have those CRTs if they've had their account for a while, or if they coupon a lot, or even if they do have a new account, they may not get the same ones that I do. Yeah. Yep. Bug love, that's about right. These apps and rebates, they're very strict with what device you're submitting on, and you got to be very strict. Like this phone is for submitting for this email with this address, and this device is for submitting with this address. I did see the Olay gift sets on clearance, and they are unmarked, at least at my store they were. Check the ones, I think it's like a moisturizer paired with a cleanser or something like that. I think it was the purple one was on clearance at my store. And when I scanned it, there was a coupon. I think it was a couple weeks ago. Oh yeah. Wait, so the $2 off NYX CRT, was that just like $2 off NYX in general, or was it 2 off 10? Because I was getting that 2 off 10 CRT for a while. So pickup orders, I will only ever place pickup orders if I know I'm getting a receipt, if I have rebates. So like with Walgreens, for example, whenever I would do pickup orders at Walgreens and they'd have Ibotta rebates, I would go to the pickup area and I would say, "Hi, I have a pickup order and I need a physical receipt." I would just say that right away, so that because I know there's like different ways they can scan it in. One way where the receipt prints, one way where it doesn't. So I'd be very explicit, like, I need a paper receipt. So however you need to process it in order to get me a paper receipt. CVS, I don't know because I don't place pickup orders ever. But I do know that CVS can print a paper receipt for a pickup order. I'm like 99% sure. I think they've given it to me before when I pick up my gum. Because the only pickup orders I do at CVS are using my % off CRT from Thursday on cheap items and gum in order to get my spent CRT sent to me. Yeah. It really, really, really irritates me when people post deals with the new account CRTs because it's like nobody has those unless you're, you know, you're talking about people who just create a new CVS account or people that are constantly creating new CVS accounts, which is frowned upon and I do not recommend doing because you don't want to risk your account, like your OG accounts potentially getting flagged. I get so irritated. Like there'll even be people posting short form content to thousands and thousands of people showing, oh, and I have three $2 toothpaste CRTs to stack or three $2 Pantene CRTs to stack. And I'm like, nobody's gonna have that. Nobody. Like literally you're talking to two people who are gonna have those same CRTs as you. Yeah. I also will do the pickup orders if there's a rare G word. So for okay, Diego, so if you can't get paper receipts at CVS, um I would not do any deals where I'm expecting to get a rebate back. I just wouldn't do it. I don't know how. So for the CRTs, so this is how you can tell. Um, so it's easier to tell if you have an older account. So for example, here you can see these three at the top. These are all CVS CRTs. Well, these are extra bucks, of course. % off CRTs, you know that they're CVS store CRTs. If I click on more details, I don't know what comes up. But in general, if you have an older account, CRTs are always going to be X dollars off an X dollar purchase amount of something. So 4 off 20 Total Home, 4 off 20 L'Oreal Paris, you know that these are all CRTs. And then if you scroll down, sometimes in the app these will say manufacturer, but they're not manufacturer coupons, they're CRTs. If it is ever X dollars off an X dollar purchase, it's a CRT and you can stack it with dollar off manufacturer other coupons. And then as you scroll down, you will see all of the manufacturer digital coupons will say this MFR at the bottom. And then another way to tell is if you click more details, it'll tell you all of this stuff. All of these void if tax restricted, and then it'll also have like it'll have this retailer section here. So retailer, this brand will reimburse you the face value. All of this verbiage here, if you click on more details, is how you know it's a manufacturer coupon. And also in the CVS app, all of the CRTs are at the top of the app, and same thing on the website, all the CRTs are at the top of the app. And then once you see it switch over, so you can see this is the last CRT, and then here it switches over to the manufacturer digital coupons where it's like $1 off a certain amount of an item, and it says MFR, and if you click more details, you will see that it has the retailer verbiage of how the retailer can submit for their reimbursement. Versus, like, let's see if I click on this one. If I click on the CRT, even though it is for a specific brand, it's for L'Oreal, it doesn't have all of that redemption retailer reimbursement verbiage. It just has the like CVS extra care information. Hi, oh my gosh, from Brazil, that's crazy. And the sequence number, yes. And good call out. The CVS CRTs have a sequence number, and actually the sequence number CVS can enter. They can like for example, like back in the day, we had CRTs and sometimes like, let's say the barcode was ripped, but if you had the sequence number, they can enter this sequence number to apply the CRT. Whereas the manufacturer coupon, oh, well, I guess they both have sequence numbers, question mark. No, they don't. I'm going nuts. I'm going actually nuts, you guys. Okay, I don't even know. I thought only, ignore me. I literally thought I thought only CRTs had sequence numbers, but apparently digital coupons now do too. But the way that I always tell is CRTs are almost 99% of the time always going to be X dollars off an X dollar purchase, or they're going to be instant CRTs where it'll be like $4 off Maybelline. But a manufacturer coupon will always be for a specific like style of product. It won't just say like $4 off Maybelline. That's how you know it's an instant CRT. It'll be like $1 off Old Spice antiperspirant or deodorant body wash bar soap. Like it's always for a specific, it's usually for a specific item. It's not just like $3 off Neutrogena in general. It'll be like $3 off any one Neutrogena product. Yeah, I I fully thought that only CRTs had sequence numbers, but it looks like now they did add sequence numbers to digital coupons as well. And that actually tracks because I think now that we have digital coupons and it's everything's mostly digital, they actually also can try to look up a sequence number of a digital coupon at their registers too. A lot of people just don't know that. I really hope too that we get a lot of new digital coupons this upcoming week. It'll be for, I don't know though, we may not because of Labor Day weekend. We may not get a lot of good digital coupons on Sunday, but we should be getting a lot of new digital coupons on the 1st or the 2nd for the switch over to the new month. So hopefully during this next CVS sales ad, there are a decent amount of new digital coupons. Yeah, they can. They can plug it in like a CRT. I have had a digital coupon not apply before. Now that definitely was my fault of like it probably probably didn't scan it in the app and it wasn't showing as attaching. But I did have a CVS cashier try to look up the sequence number on their system. Yeah, they can do that. Yeah, that is one way to do it for both Fetch and Ibotta is linking your account. I have yet to do that, but if you're like a if you're a more like chillaxed couponer where you only ever have one account for everything, it's probably safe to link. But I am just so wary of linking my accounts because I'm just like, I like, maybe it's the control freak in me. I like knowing exactly what I'm submitting for, seeing that it is attaching, clicking confirm, and then refreshing and seeing that they credit me. I'm like old school, like I like doing it myself. But I know a lot of people that link their CVS accounts to the different rebate apps and they love it. Oh, Audrey, that just sounds like so much work. But I mean, it just depends. If you're like a fully online couponer, you're definitely going to be linking all of your accounts to the rebate apps. Yeah. Yeah. I like, what can I say? I'm a Capricorn. Control freak. How fast is it? Is it like instant? Like how many minutes after you check out for Ibotta, let's say, would you see the rebate in your account credited? Yeah, Fetch, I do like. I did link my email to Fetch. I did it because there was a super high value Hello Fresh or Blue Apron deal where it was like 20,000 points, so like $20 in points back when you buy a HelloFresh box. So I got like a $22 HelloFresh box, got back $20 in points on Fetch, and it made it such a good deal. Oh, that's great. Okay. Yeah. I'll have to. I don't know if I want to link my Ibotta account still, but that's really fast. Leo, happy birthday. Happy late birthday. All right, you guys. Yeah, if it's within minutes, that's very, very fast. Yep. Yep, with Fetch you can unlink it from your email. So you could even with Fetch, if you see like an email offer, you could link your email, wait till you get your rebate for whatever you bought, and then unlink it directly after if you feel uncomfortable with it. I had no idea that you could link and unlink. I had no idea that you can do that. That's genius. So what you're saying is that you could link your account before you place an online order or whatever sort of like online deal that you're doing. Get credited for it, unlink it once you're done with the deal, and then you can go back to submitting your paper receipts and having control. That is crazy. Okay, I'm gonna have to check into that. And now that I know that and I've heard from you guys that that works, I'll have to let people know about that if they're ever wanting to do an online deal. Melissa has the percentage though. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that percentage cash back, like the 4% or whatever it is, cash back percent, 5% cash back. Where do you guys learn this stuff? That's crazy. Did you guys figure out the fast way to like make sure you're logged into the correct CVS account? It took me a while. People were asking me about this my last stream, but maybe this is what I'll end with. If you're struggling to make sure the right card is logged in when you're logging in to the right account on the CVS app, what I do is I delete the app, which is a lot of work, kind of. But so I will log into account A, do all my clipping of all my coupons, delete the app, log into account B. It's pretty fast because the app downloads in the app downloads in 10 seconds. But that's the way to make sure that you're having the right account logged in, the right account information, to make sure that the saving section of the app is attached to the account that you're logged into if you happen to have more than one account. I never say I have more than one account. A lot of the reason why I do that is because, I post content on social media. Also, I work with CVS sometimes. But my YouTube videos and things are not sponsored by CVS. But in a smaller capacity, I work with CVS sometimes. And but I always just say my boyfriend has an account, my sister has an account, and I have an account, and they allow me to use their accounts. Yes. No, Audrey, I had a friend in South Carolina and a couponing friend that I met in store actually. And she did the same thing. I think she had 2 or 3 phones and she had her account logged into each phone, which is definitely easier if you can do that. That's smart too, like carrying your tablet with you. Yeah, apparently, like that's really common. Apparently, like people who coupon heavy, they have a couponing phone. They have their regular phone, they have their couponing phone. Main account on their regular phone, side account on their couponing phone. I need to start doing that so that I do have a second phone um, because I think it was the iPhone 10. And when I was trading in, Apple was going to give me like nothing for my iPhone 10. So I just decided I was going to keep it because it still ran fine. And it's like my backup phone. And I should start bringing that in store. So like when I'm filming short form content, I can be recording and like actually show the phone and show myself clipping a coupon in the app because I feel like it registers better than just like popping up a little sticker of the coupon onto the screen. So did you guys figure out how to get your extra care card added back to your Apple Wallet? I removed my phone number from being attached to all my extra care accounts because that is a surefire way to get your account hacked. So I removed all the phone numbers from the accounts. So now they're only like extra care number tied to email. And it's kind of they can do it, but it's kind of difficult to have CVS look at your account up by email. So I want to have my actual barcode. And I finally figured out how to add my barcodes to my Apple Wallet because they deleted them from your Apple Wallet when they did their app update and then I finally figured out how to add it after like 3 months of logging in and logging out of accounts to get the mobile barcode. And the way that you do it, it's a very roundabout way, and I hope you guys can find it from this explanation. But if you go into the 3 lines, I think it's in the upper right-hand corner, and you go to manage membership. So manage your extra care membership and extra care plus membership. Even if you don't have the extra care plus, right? That's what it's called. Even if you don't have your extra care plus, you go to manage membership, and under that, you can see add CVS extra care card to wallet. It's in a very hidden place in the app, but I found it there and I couldn't believe it because I had spent months looking for a way to get my card barcodes to my Apple Wallet. Because now on my Apple Wallet, I just have like my little passes and I can just swipe between the 3 and I don't have to log into my account, my different accounts, or have multiple phones to scan the barcode. Yeah, the wallet is so handy. The Apple Wallet. Because now what I do is as I'm prepping at home on Sunday to go in store, I am logging into my 3 accounts, clipping all the digital coupons, making notes in my notes app of what I'm going to buy, based on like what digital coupons I have on each account. Because maybe last week I used a coupon on one account and then on the other account I still have that coupon. So I plan my purchases out and then I just switch between my my Apple Wallet of my accounts as I'm going versus having to log in and out of accounts to get the barcode. It is so helpful. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna hop off. I wanted to be on here for at least an hour and see if you guys had any questions about the deals this week or what you guys wanted to discuss. But I will be back on live on Saturday to talk about the new CVS sales ad and go over the new ad and kind of like prep some deals with you guys. So I'll see you guys again on Saturday. Probably shooting to go live around like 8 p.m. or 7 p.m. for a couple hours. All right. Well, thank you guys for joining, and I will see you on Saturday if you're available to join. Otherwise, you guys can watch the replay. Good night. Bye.